Hi and welcome to Good Look TV. This is episode 4 of the event cast, and today I'm joined by events at number 6 by Mel and Martin. How you doing, guys?
You're right, thank you very much, Lev.
How have you been over the last year? I know it's been tricky times, but...
Well, it's been difficult for everyone, but we've been trying to stay afloat with our sales and marketing constantly to keep in touch with our clients, stay loyal to our clients. So I'm waiting for this moment. We're opening the industry almost there.
Fantastic. When I turned up, you had Mel was on a show around with some clients, which was promising to see.
Yes, it's been fantastic. The interest has been phenomenal, really. It really feels like that client confidence coming back.
100%, yeah.
Yes, and absolutely just been so fantastic to get back in touch with our regular clients, meeting new ones, and just want to see, the industry getting back up and running, really.
Yeah, it's really promising. I mean, it's picked up dramatically over the last few weeks, and it's really, really good to see. So for the viewers that don't know, who are events at number 6 and what's the business model about?
Maybe if I start with saying that we are a very new venue on the market. We've been, before the pandemics, we've been operating only for approximately 18 months. And we've been actually honored within that time frame. We've been awarded several awards, including award for the new venue, the best new venue in London at the highest paced awards, as well as architectural awards for the design of our building. So it's still very new for us on the market. Our business model, it's academic venue with conferences and blank canvas meeting spaces. So that's basically where we are at. We're still building our strengths. We are at the many platforms and being visible everywhere. However, there is still work to be done to be out there and known by many.
Take us through the spaces. I mean, it's an interesting venue architecturally. I mean,
it is indeed. Thank
it's
you
quite
very
new
much.
and contemporary as well.
Yeah, it's a beautiful building. As I mentioned, we won a couple of architectural awards as well. So in the building, we've got 7 floors, 5 of which are operational event spaces and 2 are office spaces. Because the building is owned by the Royal College of Pathologists. There are also college's office spaces in here, starting from our crown jewel, the terrace room and the terraces on the 6th floor where we are at the moment.
Amazing.
So during the late spring, summer and early autumn, we offer wonderful barbecue parties. We got a license for barbecue on our terraces. When the weather is not merciful enough, the party can be brought into the terrace room itself, which can hold up to 100 guests in any type of the service. The terraces overlook beautiful London skyline with Shard, Canary Wharf and the Tower of London on one side, and the city skyline with Gherkin on the other side. So it's beautiful views from, and clients really enjoying having summer parties on our terraces.
The event spaces range from executive meeting rooms on our ground floor from 2 to 12 guests to slightly larger on our 2nd floor from about 20 to 100.
Yep.
And then we have a larger auditorium type conference space that can take up to 210 guests for conferences. And then, as Martin was saying, we have this fabulous terrace space that overlooks the City of London. So I think going back to what you were asking, the building itself was built from scratch. It was a project by the Royal College of Pathologists. Their headquarters were in Carlton House Terrace before, but that space became insufficient for their educational research programs.
I see. So
they decided to take on this massive project alongside Bennett Associates, the architects, and they built this from scratch, which it's quite impressive, and they made sure that it was a very sustainable building as well.
No, definitely.
So the offices, the headquarters of Royal College of Pathologists are here, but then they added the event spaces and branded the event external side of it, events at number 6. So events at number 6 contribute to that essential funding for the research and the fabulous work that the Royal College of Pathologists are doing. So essentially, the building itself has created a new space so that the college can flourish in its research and education programs.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, the terrace is quite niche in the sense that you've got 2 terraces which overlook different parts of London, which
Correct,
for me is a great selling point. And
I don't know if there's anywhere else.
No,
no, there
No.
isn't.
There are no venues. There are places like you go to Sushi Samba and stuff.
Yeah.
But there are no venues with the terraces in probably 1 mile proximity in the city here. So
That solely operate as event spaces.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's the beauty of it. So where did it all start for you guys? How did you get into events? Let's start with ladies first. Mel.
Oh, how much time do you have?
About an hour and a half. So
Okay.
you better start now. No,
All
I'm only
right.
joking.
No, I think my journey was as much as it's very similar to a lot of immigrants, really.
Yeah.
I started working in a sandwich shop
Oh.
as a teenager, came over by myself from South Africa, and essentially it's then been a journey of working my way up, restaurants, bars, managing the venues, live music venues, all sorts of event venues, and this is many moons ago. I'm not going to give away my age. But, you know. And then I realized that I really enjoy the events and the organizing and the creative marketing side of things.
It's great, isn't it?
So, and it was just sort of sidestep from there. I had a lot of people that gave me opportunities, that believed in me, that I could do things that I didn't even think I was capable of, educated myself, took every opportunity that I could. And I've since then worked in the most incredible places, from the British Museum to Guildhall, where I've met everyone from Robert Pattinson to Sir David Attenborough,
Fantastic.
and it's all led me to this wonderful venue, and I'm very happy here, wonderful team. Obviously the college does some fantastic work, so very happy where I am. And again, I think I'm only here because of the people that gave me opportunities and believed in me at that point in time.
That's very important, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, that's great. So Martin, I know you mentioned previously that you worked at Cersei's for
Yes,
some time.
yeah,
Where did it all begin for you then?
So CSS was kind of a middle of my career, but I'm a hospitality person to the core. I finished my nutrition diploma with further following my education into business and management in hospitality and tourism. And I like to find my strengths everywhere, and I like to be a very versatile person. I work everywhere within hospitality, you name it, I've been there, whether it's a room service or it's a nightclub or it's a five-star hotel, a concierge. I've done everything, but I find my strengths in venues, in events. That's where I feel myself the most comfortable, and that's where I'm building my strengths now.
I mean, being based in the City of London, you probably tend to attract mainly corporate clients. Is that right? Or do you get a variation?
Not necessarily, because we are academic venue and it's a medical venue. Our main clients are with medical background. For example, NHS is one of our main clients. And based on that, we do, because as you mentioned, we're based in the city. A lot of corporate events, they do come to us. But we are very much blank canvas venue. So all our rooms you can turn into different style, decor, whatever. We work with many partners in terms of indoors decor. And you can turn those parties into Christmas Santa Grotto or whatever you wish it to be. So therefore, private parties, corporate parties, medical background. So it's a variety of clients.
Very versatile, isn't it?
Yes.
It's such a contemporary, versatile space, as you can see.
Yeah.
We can do most things here, but obviously, being owned by the Royal College of Pathologists, we would attract the healthcare sector. And obviously, we'd want to support that sector as well. So we do offer a 20% room hire discount to those organisations, along with charities as well. So with whatever we do in terms of events number 6, we try to sort of put the heart and the soul of pathology into it, not pathology itself, but the college, and just think about them as well when we do what we do.
Sure. So, as you know, one of the main reasons I started this podcast was to give our industry a voice, but also to offer a niche video solution to venues, suppliers, and industry professionals to voice their opinion and tell the world how great they are. How important is it for a brand to take advantage of a platform like this?
I think when we first spoke about it, I was very interested, as you know, very excited, because I think it's been a difficult time for everyone, as we all know, and you've provided a platform where industry and professionals can have a voice. And having a voice now is more important than anything else at the moment, because the back of house staff, everyone at the back of the scenes are not always appreciated.
No.
I appreciate you.
Can't forget our fabulous our camera crew.
Yes.
Amazing.
So I think it's important now more than ever for people to be recognised, to have a voice, have a platform where other industry professionals can also hear what other people have to say.
Yeah.
I think, insecurities have crept in terms of what we do as well.
Of course.
It's given a platform for us as professionals to also just talk to each other, share ideas, and just see, it's okay. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay, to just sort of take a risk and do something different, and you're not alone, and it's a platform for us to all sort of get together really and to share ideas.
I think it's also an amazing signal to people out there that we here, we open, we survived the pandemics, and we are always here welcoming our guests and our clients. So there's so many menus at the moment still closed or closed and not opening anymore because they didn't survive the pandemic.
Very sad.
And exactly, it is very sad. So I think what you're doing, it's absolutely amazing for the industry to show that we are there, we still in strength, and we are coming back.
So thank you to you as well.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for believing in the product. I mean,
absolutely.
When I say product, I don't want it to sound as if it's a sales package or sales pitch, but I think it's been wonderful the way everyone's kind of come together and shown a lot of confidence, support and belief in what we're doing. And it's just really nice, as you said, to get everyone together and voice their opinions. And we don't really appreciate the people in the background, i.e. planners, event managers, back of house staff, which play a key role in the success of our venues.
And they're the ones who work the hardest,
Of course.
And deserve the most recognition as well. So perhaps an idea for the next one, you could branch out.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do it back of house in the kitchen maybe.
There you go, that's what I'm saying.
Film
Why
the chefs.
not?
Listen, we'll do anything.
Left behind the stages.
So, actually, Martin, he's got a really good giveaway today, haven't you?
Yes, we do. So for giveaways that you are offering to all the viewers and the competition you've got, we'll be giving a gift box bottle of Dom Perignon champagne.
Fantastic. What a lovely treat. So that's really kind of you. Thank you. I'm sure the viewers will appreciate that. And
I hope they do.
We'll run a really nice competition on social media for that over the forthcoming days. So moving on to something a little bit more fun. We'll take it turn by turn. Let's start with Mel. What's the most?
We all have had that.
What's the most awkward, funny, entertaining sort of scenario you've experienced at events over the years?
Well, obviously, 90% of them I can't speak about.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure I've seen everything.
Yeah.
This is such a fabulous industry. It's never boring.
No,
it's a lot of things, but it's never boring.
especially when there's cocktails involved.
Oh yes. I rack my brain to think about something that I actually repeat, but I was at a very, very established high-end venue, and we had an awards ceremony, and one of the ladies had a little bit too much to drink, and ended up, while her colleague was going to the restroom, ended up eating her dinner as well as hers.
Oh, nice.
So when her colleague came back, sort of wondering where her chicken just went.
Sounds like something I'd do.
Yeah. Me too. I mean, we've all been there. But it was a whole investigation of what happened to her meal. I was the only one that actually saw this happening, and I didn't want to embarrass the client either. So sort of just took responsibility for it and just, presented another meal. And the lady came up thanking me for not embarrassing her in the end. So
She must have been hungry.
she was very, very hungry, yes. And she felt very sheepish afterwards. But, we all do things we're not proud of, and that was okay.
Oh, never mind.
We worked through it.
Martin, how about you? What's the craziest thing you've seen?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
there are
be
many.
careful.
I try to filter through in my head what I can say, what I can't say. But
Filter more.
yeah. What I remember, and it really stuck in my head, and back in the years when I was working for 5-star hotel as a night shift room service attendant, I was doing my usual night patrol, collecting the trays and empty trolleys, etc.
It's going to be bad, isn't it?
Where out of sudden, I hear the voices. Someone is screaming, and the door is open, and the gentleman is running out of his room, screaming, "I won a lottery! I won a lottery! I had the ticket!" So the block really won the lottery, and he was extremely happy. Everything will be fine. A happy man won the lottery. It's all good. However, he was in his birthday suit, so nothing at all. I don't know where he came from, but it was the funniest situation because you don't know how you react. As a part of the hotel team, I just thought to myself, I need some support from my team members because we need to contain that situation. We've got guests coming out of the rooms and checking what's happening. So I called security. I called my team from the room service. Bring some bathrobes. Bring some towels. We need to contain that.
Yeah.
So I thought to myself, and at the same time, I called the spa director or manager at that time. I called the spa manager. I'm going to be bringing you a guest, and we need to welcome him very nicely because he's going to be having a night at the spa. we had to do something. So I thought to myself, we're going to approach the person. He was extremely happy. I think he had a couple of drinks as well.
Yeah.
And we said, congratulations, we've got exceptional offer for you, a night at spa. We're ready for you. Here are the towels. Here's your bathrobe. So we covered him, gave him a towels, escorted him to the spa. Situation contained. No harm done. It was one that stuck. I know it's a very cheeky, but it's the one that stuck in my head.
If I won the lottery, I wouldn't care either, you know.
So in terms of events, I mean, this calls for celebration from next week. Events can resume.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know there's quite a few restrictions. It's the June date that we're all looking forward to, but there seems to be so much more consumer confidence now, and it's a great thing to see, and it's very encouraging. In terms of the inquiries that you're receiving, is it mainly for summer parties? You getting any Christmas inquiries?
Not yet, but I will let Mel because she's been at the end of that.
Yes, I have. I think at the moment, because the situation is very short lead, so I think whereas people used to plan ahead quite a lot, they are now a bit reluctant or a bit more. Summer parties are coming in quite strong, but again, it's short lead, and it's sort of people are touching the water a little bit. See, is this venue going to be available? I think a lot of people also, you know, the guidance has been a little bit confusing. I mean, at the moment, it's
to say the least. Yeah.
It's not. Probably,
don't get me started.
Yes, exactly. It's probably best if we don't go there.
We'll save that for off camera.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Yeah. Well, look, it's been such a pleasure having you both on today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you,
and we'll be back, I'm sure, again, hopefully in 6 months. And we look forward to bringing loads of clients to the venue for summer parties and wishing you all the best over the forthcoming weeks.
Thank you very much. The best of the whole industry, yes.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thanks again.